Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here we are, the halfway point through the worst year on living record for every single person on the planet. That also means we're at the end of June, which means it's time to announce my cock of the month. So, let's get on with it. What's up everybody, I'm Mr. G and welcome to my G-Spot. Well, June has come and gone and we were inundated with complete and utter cocks. I've narrowed it down to a few winners as loads of people were jostling for the title. So, let's get on with the first entry. First we had the flat earthers, then we had the anti-vaxxers, and now we got the new stupidity arise from nowhere, the anti-maskers. Since the global pandemic has killed millions across the world, governments enforced the use of masks on public transport or when people are in confined spaces, such as shops. Unfortunately, a group of people have made a stand against the use of masks because it contravenes the word of God.
And they want to throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
In the beginning, God formed man out of the earth and breathed his breath in him, and he became a living soul. Where do you derive the authority to regulate human breathing? What you say is the political dogma that they're trying to shove down our throats on every commercial, in every store, and it's disgusting.
Much of our communication is nonverbal, which includes facial expressions, gestures displayed, and the physical distance between the communicators. How will young children be able to know who the dangerous deviants are, like pedophiles and people in the human sex trafficking?
Yeah, so these people believe that wearing a mask promotes Satanism and you can't tell who the pedophiles are. One of them believed that masks were killing people and it was all related to 5G.
We will get together and do a citizen's arrest on every single human being that goes against the freedom of choice, okay? You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. It literally is killing people. You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot escape God, not even with the mask or 6 feet, okay? 6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get the people to train them so when the cameras, the 5G comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We gotta get scanned, we gotta get temperatured. The kids have to go to school with masks. Are you insane?
Masks don't kill people. If that was the case, doctors, nurses and surgeons wouldn't be wearing them. What does kill people is spreading a disease across the world that has so far claimed 500,000 people so far. All of those people featured in that video all believe that wearing a mask upsets God's plan for humans. Well, let's ask him, shall we? God, are those idiots right when they say that wearing a mask upsets your plan?
No.
And there you have it, the word from God himself. Who's next? Oh yes, Katie Hopkins. I've been meaning to put her in one of my COTMs for ages, and finally I've managed it. Hopkins finally got herself suspended from Twitter as the platform had finally had enough of her crap over and over again. Hopkins was no stranger to posting vile tweets such as these, but the platform had finally had enough of her antics once and for all. How it seems to have happened is Hopkins had got into an altercation with Welsh rugby player Ashton Hewitt. After Hewitt had posted the following tweet, Katie Hopkins is a bit toxic, after she had tweeted a mocking response about the Black Lives Matter movement. The tweet she posted was #WhiteoutWednesday. I will be shortly posting a picture of my arse. Thank you. Responding to Hewitt's criticism, she posted, am I? He better be hung like a baboon. Twitter shut her down for violating their rules on hateful content. Katie Hopkins tried to defend her tweet via Instagram, saying it was a reference to saying, hope he's hung like a donkey. If she meant that, then why not say that in her tweet? Personally, I'm glad Twitter has finally got rid of Hopkins on their platform. but it should have happened sooner rather than later, considering she is well known for putting up vile tweets. Just got to get her off Instagram, and then that's her done for social media. Our next entry is Dominic Raab, who made a complete arse of himself, claiming that taking the knee was a symbol of subjugation originating from the fantasy TV series Game of Thrones. The Foreign Secretary said he will not take a knee in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, as he only believes that he would kneel only for the Queen and for his wife when she asked to marry him. He spoke in an interview with Talk Radio and said, "I understand this frustration and restlessness which is driving the Black Lives Matter movement. I've got to say on this taking the knee thing, which I don't know, maybe it's got a broader history, but it seems to be taken from Game of Thrones. It seems to me like a symbol of subjugation and subordination, rather than one of liberation and emancipation." So does Raab think that this is a still from the very first episode of Game of Thrones? Raab received a massive backlash over this on social media, and quite frankly it was justified, because Raab seems to be clueless on what's going on around him. Next is a Twitter user by the name of Charles Bustle, who tweeted this tweet on June the 22nd. "I will not apologise for defending my country and flag. I will not apologise for saying all lives matter. I will not be ashamed and apologise for being white. I will not tolerate defiance against good law enforcement. I will always stand and protect my family." It seems once again someone is using all lives matter in reference to Black Lives Matter movement. The thing is, saying Black Lives Matter is not saying that black lives are more important than white people. Right now, black people are in danger, and we've got to make a stand. Are these people that insecure and not seeing the bigger picture? Everything on his tweet is used by racists trying to justify their racism. Hey, why not play racist bingo? Or even better still, the game show, What's My Racism? And welcome back to What's My Racism? Before the break, we asked our contestant, name 8 things a racist will say. So mine, here are your answers so far. Can we have your next answer, please? I'd like to try, I'm not apologising for my whiteness, please. Is that your final answer? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see if it's up there. Yes, you're absolutely correct. I'm not apologising for my whiteness. It's one of those things that racists say. When someone uses all lives matter, when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement, it's the equivalent of going up to Martin Luther King during his I Have a Dream speech to tell him your own dream. It's totally uncalled for. Also, if you believe that all lives matter, why aren't you angry when a black person is murdered by a police officer? Also, saying all lives matter is like running for a cancer fundraiser shouting, "There's other diseases too." You wouldn't do it because it's stupid. And it's the same with all lives matter when it comes to the Black Lives Matter. It's stupid. Our final entry goes to Amber Lynn Giles, who on her Facebook feed had a pop at a Starbucks worker who stopped serving her because she wasn't wearing a mask. She wrote, "Meet Lennon from Starbucks, who refused to serve me because I'm not wearing a mask. Next time I will wait for the cops and bring a medical exemption." The post attracted more than 133,000 comments, having a pop at Amber Lynn and showing support for the barista. Now, she claims she wasn't wearing a mask because she had a condition that stopped her from wearing one. So if you have a condition, then please explain how you can wear one in this picture. Several other comments were hilarious, such as, "Are you really crying because you had to wear a mask for 10 minutes to get coffee then leave? Is it really that hard? Wear the mask, get your coffee, then take it off when you leave, Karen. Jesus Christ." She has deleted the post since then. Obviously she didn't like the huge backlash that she got from social media. The nice part of the story is that someone made a GoFundMe raiser to make a virtual tips jar for Lenin. $20,000 have so far been raised at the time that this video was made. It's nice to see that there is some good has come out of the story. So there are our winners for June, which means it's time for the jingle. So what do you think to our winners? Do you think they deserve the award, or do you think it should have gone to someone else? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, you know where the dislike button is. Leave a comment in the comment section, and if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Take care, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.